Hi everyone and welcome back. Dear students, today our topic is vascular tissue system. You know that vascular tissue system consists of xylem and phloem tissues, and these tissues of xylem and phloem, they are usually found in the form of bundles known as vascular bundles. The main function of these vascular bundles include conduction of water and minerals, translocation of organic food, and they also provide mechanical support to the plant body. The arrangement of xylem and phloem, it is characteristic for a particular plant organ. For example, the arrangement of xylem and phloem in roots, it is different from the arrangement of xylem and phloem in stems. And on the basis of position of xylem and phloem in vascular bundles, there are two broad categories of vascular bundles. The first one is radial vascular bundle. In radial vascular bundles, the xylem and phloem groups, they alternate with each other and are separated by parenchymatous cells. Here you can see this is xylem, this is phloem, they alternate with each other and they are separated by these parenchymatous cells which lie intermediate to them, which lie in between the xylem and phloem groups. Or you can also say in radial vascular bundles, xylem and phloem groups are located on different radii. They are not located on the same radii, They are located on different radii. Here you can see xylem is here and phloem is here. They are on different radii. And the example is the vascular bundles of fruits. They are radial. Second one is conjoint vascular bundles. Those vascular bundles in which xylem and phloem, they are present together. They are known as conjoint vascular bundles. Normally, in these vascular bundles, xylem and phloem are located on the same radius. Here you can see they are present together and they are located on the same radius. They are located in the same direction. Example is vascular bundles of stems. Now the different types of conjoint vascular bundles. The first type is collateral. In collateral vascular bundles, we have one xylem group and one phloem group, but you have to remember that in collateral vascular bundles, the xylem is located on the inner side and phloem is located on the outer side. And the best example is sunflower. You will find this type of arrangement in sunflower. Second one is bicollateral type. In this type, one xylem group is placed between two phloem groups. One phloem group is outer phloem and second one is inner phloem. This is known as bicollateral. Example is cucurbita. The third type is concentric type. In these vascular bundles, one tissue is completely surrounded by the other tissue, and there are two types of concentric vascular bundles. The first one is known as amphivalval. In amphivalval concentric type, xylem encircles the phloem. This is xylem, it is encircling the phloem. It is also known as leptocentric. Leptocentric means phloem is on the inside and xylem is on the outer side. And the second one is amphivalval concentric type. Here phloem encircles xylem. Here phloem is, this is phloem, its yellow part is phloem, it encircles the green part which is xylem. I will repeat this. Concentric vascular bundles are those vascular bundles in which one tissue, it completely surrounds the other tissue. And these concentric vascular bundles are of two types. One is known as amphivalval type. In amphivalval type, xylem encircles phloem. Amphivalval type में क्या होता है? This green part which represents xylem, it encircles the phloem which is present on the inside. Amphivalval type is also known as leptocentric. And another type is amphicribal type. In this type, the phloem is located on the outer side and it encircles the xylem, the green part. Amphicribal type is also known as heterocentric. Now the types of vascular bundles on the basis of presence or absence of cambium. Depending upon whether there is cambium or not in a vascular bundle, there are two types of vascular bundles. One is known as open vascular bundle. In open vascular bundles, cambium is present between xylem and phloem. Here you can see this is the cambium, a layer of cambium cells. This is present between xylem and phloem. Okay. Example is dicot stem. So you can say that open vascular bundles are those vascular bundles in which a layer of cambium is present between xylem and phloem. They are known as open vascular bundles because they are open for secondary growth. Those vascular bundles which possess cambium, they are open. They can go for secondary growth. Another type is closed vascular bundles. Those vascular bundles in which cambium is absent between xylem and phloem, they are known as closed vascular bundles. Example is monocot stem. Here you can see there is no cambium present between xylem and phloem. They are closed for secondary growth. They cannot go for secondary growth. Example is monocot stem. Now the types of vascular bundles on the basis of relative position of proto and metaxylem elements. There are three types of vascular bundles on the basis of relative position of proto and metaxylem elements. Protoxylem elements are those elements which are formed first, and metaxylem elements are those elements which are formed later on. The first type is endoric. In this type, protoxylem lies towards the center and metaxylem at the periphery. Okay, you have to remember this. When protoxylem lies towards the center and metaxylem is at the periphery, this type of vascular bundle is known as endoric vascular bundle. Example is stem. Okay. Then another type is exoric. Here, protoxylem lies at the periphery. This is completely the reverse of the first. Protoxylem lies at the periphery and metaxylem lies at the center. Example is root. And finally, the third type is mesoric condition. Here, protoxylem and metaxylem elements, they are mixed. They are not located at specific locations. They are mixed, okay, with each other. Example is the meristeels of ferns. I will repeat this one. Types of vascular bundles on the basis of relative position of proto and metaxylem elements. There are three types. The first one is endoric. In endoric condition, protoxylem lies towards the center and metaxylem lies towards the periphery. That means the direction of development is from center towards the periphery, centrifugal. Okay. Exoric condition is when protoxylem is at the periphery and metaxylem lies towards the center. That means direction of development is towards the center, centripetal. Example is root. And the third type is mesoric condition. Here, protoxylem and metaxylem elements, they are mixed. Example is the meristele of ferns. Okay. This is all about the vascular tissue system. I hope you all understand this. Thank you and God bless you all.